All right, guys. Hello. Today we have an exciting one. I mean, isn't every day of ripping Pokemon exciting? Let's be real, especially for us Pokemon fans. But what I mean to say is today, I am giving this to you obviously later than usual, as always, lately. But super excited because we are doing the brand new White Flare Black Bolt ETBs. And I'm not going to do one per episode. We're doing them both today. So, first of all, just like even like this, they look good. I really like the designs. Love the contrast. They did a really good job with these. There's only one little gripe I have about how people are reacting to it. So a lot of people were like, "Oh, this is the first time they did it, and this and that." It's like, well, yes, technically, it's the first time where you have a quote double set release at the same time. That I understand, and I'm all for that. But if people did not pick up on the fact that they were experimenting to see how people would react to it, they were already doing so. If some of you did not notice when Scarlet and Violet first came out, the series, and you had Scarlet and Violet base set, you had two different ETBs. Now, mind you, before anybody puts it in the comments, yes, they both ETBs belong to the same set. However, they were trying to again experiment and gauge to see how the audience would react to two different looking ETB boxes. Because even though the packs in both boxes were the same and the name of it was the same, yes, you still had two different colors, two different types of dividers, different types of sleeves, and what have you, even though it's the same set. They did it again with Paradox Rifts. You had two different, and they stepped it up with Paradox Rift because not only did you have the two different themed packs and cards, the packs were the same, the set was the same, but the dividers, the sleeves were different, and the promo was different. So again, trying to gauge the audience to see how the fan base would react to it. But yes, here you have literally two different sets that were released at the same time. We are now copying officially how the Japanese do it. So it's definitely cool as I try to gently put these down finally after holding them with my hands the whole time. So we are going to start with White Flare first. And yeah, as always, I'm nervous and excited. And do you think I have any idea what to look for? Of course not. I did not do my homework here. I did not check to see what the chase cards are and what have you. So forgive me that I may not respond in the way that you might expect me to respond if we pull something that market wise is incredible. Plus, I don't think there's any big first gens in here that I'll be looking for. I could be completely wrong there, but I'm just, again, guessing. So as always, here is our guide. This time there's nothing special in the box, because what I do love about some of the ETBs is they design the interior of the box. I do love those. You know what? Let's, if you don't mind, we will look through this real quick, just a quick browse. So here's four pretty cool looking cards. Yeah, I would love that Samurai, not gonna lie. The Keldeo is cool, yep. All right, but now let's skip ahead to the card list. Here we go. So nothing too crazy that I'll be looking for here thus far. New. Oh, there's another Deerling. Oh, look at that. Okay, that's cool. No, I mean, I'm only saying that because we already have the other Deerling cards. I didn't know they were making another one. Swaddle, Swadloon, and Levany. Those are cool. That the fact they have all three. I like that. That's neat. So you could definitely probably grade the trio if you have them. Virizion, we have Shelmet over there, a Solgor, okay, Panseer, Simisear, yes, okay, Heatmore, Oshawa. Okay, yeah, these three, I'm not gonna lie, these I like. These look cool. All right, Ducklet. Ducklet is cool. Yeah, I think my daughter would like Ducklet for sure. Another trio here that you have. That's neat. All right, another Joltik. Man, I think that's like the third Joltik that's been featured in like a illustration card like this. All right, let's see. Gothita, Gotharita. That's interesting. They don't have Gothitelle. Okay. Terrakion makes a comeback. All right, I could respect that. All right, I haven't seen his card feature like with artwork like this in a long time. Okay, cool. I like that. Zoroark, that's going to be probably be a popular one. Dino, Durant. I know a Durant fan. Watchdog, Lillipup, Herdier, Stoutland. There's another trio. All right, so we got a few trios here. I like that. Here we go with the other cards and got the trainers there. And I'm assuming these are the big boys. Let's see, Reshiram. Okay, yeah, we saw this. Hydreigon, Bufalins, Victini, and Resh. Oh, yes, I heard about these. The all red and all white. Okay, I did hear about that, yes. Oh, and there's Gothitelle. That's why. Gothitelle is going to be in what is it? A White Flare Tech Sticker Collection. There we go. That explains it. All right. Glad I took a look at that. All right. There you go. First time I don't skip the book, even though I wasted a lot of time on that one. Sorry. I'm going to chuck that. Here go our packs. Here is the standard coins we usually get. Or, excuse me, your poison and burn markers, your dice, and damage counters. This is the energies as always. Here are your sleeves. And nothing else. Nope. And then here's the dividers and the promo. The Tornadus. And since each one kind of goes together, I will definitely get them graded as a set and try to sell them as a set depending what they come out as. All right, put that aside. And we're going to open our first 9 packs. So this is basically half a booster box episode kind of deal going on here today. Oops, man, I almost messed that up already. There you go. Enjoy. And here we start with White Flare. Ooh, okay. I kind of like that background pattern for the energy cards. I like that. That's cool. All right. Scraggy, Shelmet, Stunfisk, Leopard, Aselgor, Vanillite, Emboar, and Samurott. Not the Samurott I'm already looking for, but hey. And of course, there's nothing to look for in terms of art packs because it's all Reshiram, just like I think the other one is all Zekrom. And if I'm not mistaken, because I haven't followed too much on the news when it comes to the Pokemon world. Ooh, that's an awesome holo energy. I like that. If I'm not mistaken, this is the last Scarlet and Violet set, as I completely messed that up there. And what I mean by that is that we're gonna, the next set, Mega Evolutions, I believe is gonna be a new series, if I'm not mistaken. Pretty sure that's what's gonna go, how it's gonna go down. So I think this might very well be our last thingy, but I'll try to put that in the edit. Okay, there we go. Just fumbling the cards here a little bit there. Sorry about that. Okay, Patratz, Zweilous, Mineshaw, Vanillux, Garbodor. Ooh, hello. Druddigon, and this is the Japanese Pokeball, what I will call the Japanese Pokeball design. That is cool because this is how Japanese 151 had their cards. Except I don't remember having them on the Pokemon's picture. I remember having it on the board, the rest of the card, but not the picture. So I don't know if this is meant to be like this or if I actually got an error card, but I don't want to get too excited thinking it's an error card, although if it is, that'd be great. I love errors. Tool Scrapper and Cofagrigus. All right. The card feels nice too. The top layer feels cool. Almost feels like it's gonna be a sticker, like if I have to peel it off. But I'm not gonna try that right now. That I gotta look into. So that's kind of neat. All right. Don't know, of course, how much it's worth at all. But I'm assuming it's a little something since it's a Pokeball design. And I'm assuming that means that there's a Master Ball cards in here, but completely guessing. Anyway, Boldore, Patrat, and Keldeo EX, of course, not the big one we were looking for there. Card 30. These cards, this might sound weird to some of you, but these cards definitely smell factory fresh. Like these cards have that scent, like that freshly printed scent. Not sure how to explain that properly, but still. There we go. There we go. Steel Energy. I like that hollow pattern there. That's really nice. Oh, man. For some reason, I got full thing. It was 151. I was like, I need a fossil card still, but it doesn't matter. It wasn't hollow. As we get the Arkin Pokeball card. So I'm going to go ahead and assume that it was not an error because this one also has it on the Pokemon picture. It's going to be that the Pokeball is just all over the card, which I like. Again, the texture, man, feels cool. Really smooth. Zoroark and Tornadus. Okay. Here we go. So interesting thus far. Not what I expected to see because I didn't even see it in the book. And unless it was in there, and clearly I was just not paying attention. So if you guys saw it in the book, let me know because then I'm going to feel really silly. All right. Roggenrola, Dino, Basculin, Leopard, Aselgor, Zebstrika, Harlequin. Ooh, Sigalith. There was one. There we go. That's a nice looking one. Card 121. All right. And Emboar. So I like that. Let me sleeve that one up. Not too shabby there. I'm going to take another look. Pretty cool. So, what is that? 4 hits thus far. That card is not staying up. There we go. 4 hits. Not too bad. I'm happy with that number thus far. All right, here we go. Of course, we could completely strike out in these last few packs, so let's see. All right, Zorua, Sawaddle, Dewatts, Basculin, Sawk, Watchhog, Simisear. You know, for the longest time, I always thought his name was Watchdog, realizing he's not even a dog. So, anyway, Simisear, Emboar, Pokeball. That's cool. All right. Really neat. Ferrothorn and Archeops. Very nice. If the Pokeballs are coming out in this kind of like high rate, then it makes me wonder if they're worth as much of anything. But I don't know. Obviously, I assume right now they'll be worth a little something, only because the set is still literally brand new. But who knows? Okay, here we go. Cottony, Tepig, Gothita, Levany, Stoutland, Ferrothorn, Zorua, Joltik, and Hydreigon EX. Card 67. Alrighty. Not too shabby. Yeah, so at any given day, would this give you back the price of what you might pay retail for this box? Probably not. The Toys R Us I went to had these at, I think she said 100 or 110. She said at least 100. There was no way she said 90 because that's what I've seen it at on TCG Player, 90. She definitely did not say 90. So people are definitely willing to pay that kind of money out there for these. So right now it's going to be hot. Hey, there we go. Swadloon. One of the three I mentioned. Card 88. Really cool. And Gothitelle. All right, not bad for the first box. I'm definitely happy with it. I'm going to recap here. All right, so we have, let's see, Swadloon is 1, Hydreigon is 2, Emboar is 3, Keldeo is 4, Sigilyph is 5, Arcan is 6, and Druddigon is 7. 7 out of 9 packs is fantastic to me. I'll take that any day of the week. So, plus the Tornadus. So let me open that up and take him out and sleeve him because, like I said, I automatically am going to grade these two promos together. Hopefully, one day that'll recover the cost of the box for me. So, here's the code card, by the way, for the Elite Trader box. Go get it and have fun. The dividers I'll keep there for now. Let me sleeve him up. And there we go. Tornadus, promo 210. All right, now we're going to go with Black Bolt. And just so I don't struggle like I did with the last one, just try to poke it right through. And the fact that I was even struggling with the scissors is kind of embarrassing. But anyhow. There we go. And any design in here? Nope, no design in there. So there goes that. Now, if you don't mind, and of course, if you do mind, you can skip ahead, but I'm going to take a look at the card list here. Because again, they are technically different sets, and I think I should do this from now on. But here we go. All right. So nothing too crazy yet. I mean, but granted, just opened it. Maleta, Kuriam, Zekrom. I'm assuming Zekrom would be one of the featured cards, like Reshiram was in the other. Here we go. Snivy, Servine, and... Oh, no, not the 3. But you do have Pansage, Simisage, Petalil, Lilligant. I like that. Maractus, okay, Fungus, Amoonguss. Those are cool. Larvesta, Simipour, Timpole. I like the Timpole card. That's nice. Ooh, yeah. The turtles. Those are cool. Tortuga and Caracosta. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing those right. Those I like. Those are cool. Especially Tortuga. That's cool. Let's see. Cubchoo is cute. Dynamo is cool. Muna is alright. Let's see here. Golette goes pretty cool. Timber at a construction site. I like that. Actually, all three are at construction sites. That's cool. I'll do like that. Dwebble, looking at his reflection on that bottle there. That's neat. Okay. Sandile. Yep. Clink, clang. I like that. Okay. Cobalion. There we go. XU. Pidove. I like Pidove. That's cool. Minccino, Chinchino. They're together. That makes sense. There's Kuriem again. There's Zekrom. There we go. Superior. And he's here. All right. And then this should be the big ones. So we have Kuriem, Zekrom, Meloetta, Excadrill, Genesect, Ends Plan, Victini again. Interesting. Okay, I didn't realize he was in both. Okay, cool. All right, that was nice. Here we go. So the only thing I'm going to take out, the sleeves are different, obviously. So sorry, that was kind of quick. I apologize. The markers are the same, so the dice are different. There's the dice. And obviously our packs are different. And they all should have. Oh, wait, I did forget the promo. Sorry. So I get for rushing. So Thundurus, and same thing. I'll take it out. I'll give you the code card for the ETB. Let's sleeve them up. There we go. So Thundurus and Tornadus, and this is, I imagine, how they're gonna look as a scene. And it is one promo after the other because it is Black Star promo 209 and 210. Therefore, I will get them graded as such. So it'll be the certification and then the number after as a example, as I try to normally grade my cards in succession like that. And put those there. There we go. Here's the code card for the ETB. Bam. Take it. And our dividers. So there you go. And we are on our first pack. There we go. And I did not notice this time anything in that book about Pokeball cards. So if I pull one more here, then again, it's just a surprise to me. So let's see. Air Balloon. Oh, and as soon as I said it, Beartic Pokeball. That's cool. I mean, hey, I'll take this any day of the week. I do not mind. Petalil and Genesect. There we go. Double hits. Genesect EX card 67. All right. Double hits. Great way to start. I think the Pokeball card will one day be worth putting in my mystery box, but of course, time will tell. So, great way to start. There you go. All right, the Hollow Energy. Do I have that one? Yes, I do. So I'll put that there. Okay, Fogus, Larvesta, Sandile, Simisage, Seismitoad, Lilligant, Emolga, Professor's Research, and Cobalion. Okay. Palpitoad, Venipede, Maractus, Algium, Alamamala, Darmanitan, Scolipede, Solosis, Carablast, and Landorus. I think I should have done, but it's too late now. I think I should have, since I had opened both promos, kept one promo with its dividers on one side and then the other on the other side, and I could have compared which box would win in terms of hits. I could still kind of do it. It just won't look as cool, but we'll see in the end how it goes. All right, Professor's Research, Unpheasants, Cryogonal, Crustle, Golets, and Volcarona. Okay. I think that's a new one. Yep, I don't have a Fighting Energy. Hollow. Okay, Petalil, Rufflets, Solosis, Braviary, Cryogonal, Electric, Volcarona, Master Ball. There we go. Definitely not the Pokeball. There is. You see the M. That is a Master Ball card. That's definitely getting graded. Oh, and a Cling Clang. Very nice. Card 141. That's cool. Oh, an Aquarium EX. The regular one, card 28. But that, I think, is a new event for us on the channel. I don't think ever in the history of Scarlet and Violet on this channel, I could be wrong, but I don't think it ever happened. I think for the first time, I've gotten a triple hit from a pack where all 3 hollow slots have a hit. That is cool. There you go. Awesome. So, wham. Well, now we're up to 5. And the other box had 7. So, there you go. I remember that. So, 7 out of 9. And we're already at 5 with this one. Let's see. Let's see what else Black Bolt can dish out. All right. Aldino, Venipede, Emolga, Snivy, Golurk, Energy Coin, Escavalier, Thundurus, Pokeball. There we go. Very cool. Oh, Darmanitan. Let's go. That is cool. Card 98. Oh, and I didn't even realize the other dude's jumping around there with him. That's neat. And Haxorus. I was about to say, we got another 3-pack hit. Oh, excuse me, a 3-hit pack. I completely messed that up, but this was 2. And 2 is still great. I am not disappointed. I am not complaining whatsoever. Because we're already up to 7, guys. 7 for box number 2. And honestly, box number 2 had a Master Ball. We didn't have a Master Ball at all in box 1. I'll double check, but I don't think we had a Master Ball at all in the first one. So it looks like Black Bolt is winning this one. We shall see. We still got 3 packs. Well, 2 packs after this. This is 3, then 2-1 there. All right. So, Carablast, Larvesta, Tympole, Masharna, Pokegear, Simisage, Palpitoad, Braviary, and Victini. Ooh. Almost ran out of breath there. Very, very cool. Now we're down to 2. Here we go. And here we go. Steel Energy, to have that one already. Munna, Rufflets, Tympole, Petalil, Chinchino, Electric, Fettle, Volcarona, Cubchoo, and Conkeldurr. All right, our last pack. Let's see, because we were at 7, I just said. So right now the boxes are tied in terms of just the number of hits. Quality, no, I'm assuming Black Bolt is still winning. but we don't know. Well, I certainly don't know. But let's see if this last pack breaks the tie in just number of hits. All right, Sandal. Let's see. Last pack. Cover Fossil, Golurk, Energy Coin, Electros. And yes, this box wins. We have Golet's Pokeball. Really cool. And Sandile and Meloetta EX card 44. So that makes it 9 hits for this box. Very good. Good stuff. There we go. So, I mean, let's just recap here. Meloetta is 1. Golets is 2. Thundurus is 3. Darmanitan is 4. Volcarona Master Ball 5. Kyurem EX 6. Genesect 7. Klinklang 8. And Beartic 9. Now, let's go back. Druddigon, 1, regular Pokeball. Arkin, 2, regular Pokeball. Sigilyph, 3. Keldeo, 4. Emboar, regular Pokeball, 5. Hydreigon, 6. Swadloon, 7. So yes, Black Bolt wins. That's an amazing number of hits. I am super happy. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know I enjoyed it. That'll do it here. So as always, please like, share, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.